up. Get us blooming on my chance. Own up, own up.
Good day, yo. The name is A+, go by the name of A+ in the streets. They call me Mr. Bao. My YouTube link is that A+ Bao. So please check it out and subscribe to my YouTube page. Follow me on Instagram and check out my daily progress.
And well, I've been asked about Munity's art. I really love it. Like, it's just, there's just something unique about his art. It just screams African.
It's growing every day on his skin, man.
You should do more of these, like all around Kasi.
I started doing graffiti back in 2009, and the love, or what inspired the love, is basically just hip-hop. So seeing all this graffiti art and also being able to put a concept on paper. Growing up in high school, that was back in, I think it was the year 2000, 2001. I used to put artworks on paper. So that combined with the love for graffiti that it developed. Yeah, that's how I started graffiti back in 2009.
I love how he's always just playing around. This is beautiful. I think this is a perfect interpretation of what he is. And
what inspires my creativity in doing different graffiti artworks is basically based on, I don't know, trying to find my own style. I always didn't have a style of my own, and through the development of doing the artwork, freestyling it, I would get inspired by certain things that I know that I can do, and try to perfect that, focus on that, and move on to the next stage. But in recent works, I've realized that, hey, I've always had my own style, it's just that I did not have a way of actually expressing it. So now it's just a matter of now expressing myself in terms of, it's just what I see, day-to-day things, my creativity. I can explore it to more different levels, based on the environment that I'm in, based on maybe the session that we are about to have, like we had a recent graffiti pride session. So it was inspired by, getting there, showing up, doing the artwork, actually putting artwork that will represent, yourself as an artist, being the community of artists, because the graffiti artists and heads and writers, whatever you want to call us.
Too much talented, more very organized. It ain't even funny. Abanye by a small and more still as Katali. POG, we are ahead of our time. Lyrically, we are capable of combating crime. They can see us, we are more like Johnson as what your neighbors are prepared as a Bamba Slimmer. Good at we never give up.
We had a graffiti jam in Soweto. I actually do not remember the actual location, but it was hosted by Trader. He's like an Asian writer within, GP, in fact, Johannesburg. He's one of the first black writers, in the graffiti community, because it was mainly white dominated, based on getting the spray paints. It was expensive, for us. So it was more like a community type of session, because it involved children. There was jumping castles, and it was nice. Even for the kids, they actually had time to paint. They gave them paint to actually try out, a piece of artwork that they might have in their thoughts. This is Munity that go by the name of Vowel A+. So I'm gonna show you my work. This is date August the 11th.
We never give up the children of the light. We are heading to the top.
Paint everywhere. We call it getting up. especially when you're a graffiti artist. You have to make sure that you get up. As a graffiti artist, I feel like yes, the government is still undermining our work. The people still misunderstand our work. As based on, well, yes, there's changes. I'm not saying there's no changes in terms of how the advertising industry is embracing our work, but it's not the influence of the government. We feel like there should be an influence of the government in order for the public to actually offer us space to actually promote our artwork. Because of if the government has an influence towards the public in terms of how they perceive our artwork, there will be a difference in how they receive our artwork. Even when we knock on your door and say, "Mama, can I do something on your wall? I've got this nice concept." They don't understand it. They see it as, I don't know, dirty. They see it as something they don't want to understand it. It's too abstract for them. So I feel like yes, there is a change, but it's not a change influenced by the government, by the advertising industry and other media, which is the internet, vlogging, other vlogging channels and stuff. I can motivate the youth in terms of developing their skill and seeing this art form as something that is, they can take it as not just something they can do for fun, but career based. For me, I feel like the youth should actually put ideas to paper, explore their mind, whatever. They shouldn't have boundaries, they should actually just go crazy on paper first, and try to find their own style before they can actually, produce artwork. But most importantly, they need to be involved in the art form in terms of fresh, try to be your own unique type of person, but also remember there's principles within the graffiti. You are like me, family-based man. Hey, try to get up, but still remember being part of the art form. It's an element of the art of hip hop.
That's what we should do as artists, like get ourselves into our into our art pieces, so that when we put them into the world, people understand more of what we are.